When you hear the words Gen Z, what comes to mind? Maybe you think of social media or the corrupted brain rot TikToks. Of the many defining features that you could use for Gen Z, one thing is exceedingly prominent. The richness of our culture is very heavily influenced by the media that surrounds us. And of these different medias, gaming has been one of the most effective.
It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. Stand the door, Justin!
The revolver god is here again, baby. Oh, he killed himself. Fuck yeah. Rather kill himself than go against the revolver god. Check out this beautiful headshot. Can we get the subs in there now? I literally fucking called it and I picked my nose during the headshot. I'm a fucking animal.
If I were to ask you, what are the biggest games of the 2010s? What would come to mind? Certainly games like Skyrim, The Witcher 3, Dark Souls, Red Dead 2,
You want to join your little friend there, do you?
Either way, you're a dead man. Morgan? Shit.
and Spider-Man all have their impact.
Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want.
But nothing really compares in discussion to the three games I decided upon today. The amount of influence overall on a generation that these three games have is what I want to cover today. But quickly before we get into the video, I want to take a few seconds of your time and ask that you give me your thoughts on which games helped shape you in the comments below. I also plan to do more videos like this in the future, so make sure you subscribe and don't miss out on the next one. Our first game on the timeline, I decided with Minecraft, a sandbox video game where players can build, explore in a blocky, procedurally generated world. This is what pops up when you ask Google to describe Minecraft. And while that description is definitely accurate, us that have played the game know there's so much more to it. Whether you played on PC, console, or hell, even Pocket Edition, you'd understand that Minecraft holds a special place in our hearts. A place that almost no other game has been able to recreate. There's a level of nostalgia within Minecraft. Even just by hearing some of the songs composed by C14, your mind takes you back to a simpler time. A time of peace, a time of happiness.
Are you ready for the official release of Minecraft?
What does this have to do with shaping a generation? To answer this, we really need to look back at those early days and think about what Minecraft really taught us. To myself and many more, Minecraft is more than just a game. It's a community, a place of comfort and nostalgia, a world with infinite possibilities, and where creativity is the only rule. Honestly, look at the world around you. Suburban homes are all built identical to one another. New cities feel bland and lack character, and yet it feels as though a new build tutorial gains traction every week. What I'm really trying to say here is this alone is one of our answers to our question. Minecraft has shaped a generation of curiosity and complex thinkers, challenging our minds into finding unique ways to be creative in a world that seems utterly dull and uninteresting. And through this, it's helped us build our communities and connect to people we never thought we would. I can still remember when I personally met my first online friend through Minecraft. It was the winter of 2016. I had just gotten my first laptop, and downloading Minecraft Java was my #1 priority. After years of playing Pocket and Console Edition, I was finally getting the real thing. At the time, Hypixel was booming with popularity, as Bed Wars and Sky Wars were some of the most played games on there. It was here that I met some other Bed Wars players, and after a few terrible losses together, we exchanged Discord, and we started playing almost every night. Now see, to me, it's memories like this that make games like Minecraft so special, and other games as well, because being able to connect with people from all around the world is what made gaming so special to me. This connection feels so different from anything else. It always felt much more genuine to me, rather than meeting people online like on Instagram or Snapchat. And this type of connection is really what I think helped change and shape our generation. Now, as I said, Minecraft really helped shape our generation into bright thinkers and creative minds. But this next game, personally, I think it really helped with all of our maturity.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or I don't know, that thing, that magic. You see it in the movies. I wanted to retire from what I was doing, from that line of work. Be a good guy for once, a family man. So, I bought a big house, came here, put my feet up, and thought I'd be a dad like all the other dads. My kids would be like the kids on TV. We'd play ball and sit in the sun, but, well, you know how it is.
Moving down our timeline, it's now September 16, 2013, and the newest GTA game is about to drop at midnight. You beg your mom to buy it for you, despite the clearly mature 17+ rating on it. She finally gives in, and you make your trip down to GameStop to buy GTA 5. As you drive down, you see dozens of people crowded and lined up in front of the GameStop. Your mom looks at you in shock, wondering what all of these people are lined up for. Little did she know, she was about to buy you one of the biggest games of all time. It was a Tuesday, and with no real evidence, it was probably one of the most missed days of high school all around the world. And just like your mom, most teachers couldn't grasp the idea of skipping school for a simple video game. But our generation gets it. We understand that this isn't just a game, it's a work of art, a masterpiece even. It's Rockstar's magnum opus. And with the soon release of GTA 6, the hype around the GTA series still continues to grow. And the sentimental value held in this series makes GTA 5 all the more special. From the iconic story mode and expansive online, to me GTA 5 has always felt like two games in one. And while yeah, I could have picked Red Dead 2 or God of War 4, I think the overall impact on the community that GTA 5 has had has been bigger than both of these games. Its title for 2013's Game of the Year really speaks for itself, as everyone knows this game, and it's been released onto 3 different generations of consoles. I mean, just think about that. It's been released on PlayStation 3, 4, and 5, with new remasters coming out practically almost every year. And still, it gets an average player count of about 50,000 to 100,000 concurrent players. Now for me, I didn't play the GTA 5 story till after COVID, and so I never grew up really living out the true hype of GTA 5 in like 2013. But even though I played it pretty recently, like there's still a pretty big nostalgia factor on GTA 5 for me. Like even pre-COVID, whether it was just me and my friends driving around Los Santos talking for hours, or stressing the hell out because we can't complete the Diamond Casino heist, there was always something catching our attention on GTA, and this made us always want to play. And sure, yeah, the main center point of this is nostalgia just like Minecraft was, but I think you can see it like I can. These games are simply timeless, and they will forever be in circulation, so long as like the online doesn't end or the nostalgia factor doesn't go away. They will always be in rotation. And with the third and final game on our timeline, we have the rise of Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, Fortnite had came out when I was in middle school, and I witnessed the rise firsthand. I wasn't even really good at it, or any shooters for that matter back then. But still, I remember my first win like it was yesterday. It was Season 7, 2018, during winter break. School was out, everyone was having fun, it was Christmas time, and I just downloaded Fortnite to play with some friends of mine from school. They were all really avid players, and while I never really played it that much, I kind of had them to carry me through most of the game, and I was kind of worried that I was going to be falling behind when we were playing. And it's also important to mention that no build wasn't really a thing back then, and so to be good, you had to know how to build, which to be honest was something that I could just never get the grasp of. Even now, playing it later on, I still can't really build. I was probably the worst Fortnite player imaginable. I was always scrambling to build, loot, and survive. And at the very end of the game, the final team was caught right next to us in the final storm. The storm closing in, the enemy team, the cliff edges, so many different things happening. And yeah, I was having so much fun. And after a quick rush, I followed all my all-star friends into the battlefield and quickly engaged, making sure to stick in the back of the group. And after mere moments, my friend got the final kill and the winning screen was displayed. Now they say core memories are triggered when the brain receives a large amount of dopamine, which then stimulates the brain into linking the emotional response with the event at hand. And though I didn't play or really even talk to those friends anymore, I still look back at those days when times were much simpler without the stresses of adulthood. And like I said earlier, I would play Fortnite more often, but it wouldn't be till a few years after the Battle Royale was released, my sophomore year of high school. And we were just out of COVID, so things were kind of starting to get back to normal, but they were still pretty weird going out. So to keep on the same rhythm of what we've been doing anyways, my friends and I would just go home after school and play some games. And this is when that sprouted. One of those games ended up being Fortnite. This is when Fortnite really became a big game for me. I still remember grinding out Chapter 3 Season 3, as that was the first Fortnite Battle Pass I ever completed. I would continue to play regularly with several other games in the mix, but the one thing that made Fortnite special was its free-to-play aspects, which meant that anyone with a console, PC, or even a phone could play with us. This was so special to me, as I remember feeling bummed out that sure I had a PS5, but another friend had a PC and someone else had an Xbox, all different consoles. And without the help of cross-platform games at the time, we were constantly stuck trying to figure out what we could play. Now again, this takes us back to what I mentioned before, that playing these games really involves you in a community, which is honestly something we lack a lot in the modern day. Whether it's the people you meet online and through the game, or just some high school friends that you want to play with. Those bonds grew closer every day, with every win and every loss. And with that, our timeline is concluded. All three games, like I said, Minecraft, GTA, and Fortnite, I think really helped shape our generation. And what did you think about my list? Maybe you think I should have switched Fortnite for Red Dead 2. Let me know what you think down below. Oh, and if you stayed this long, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And for my next video, I have good plans for it. Let me know down below what you would like to see. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.